Good morning, everyone. I am Rosielyn Catabay, and today's discussion we will talk about the home and community healthcare. So, the objectives of this discussion is to provide the learners a comprehensive knowledge about the importance of home and community healthcare to everyone, inform them on how to assess and diagnose the health needs of individual, families, and communities, and help them to be aware in protecting and improving their health through nursing care and support for personal care. But before we proceed, I want you all to watch this video about community-centered healthcare services.
Every day, healthcare professionals see patients struggling with health problems that could have been prevented. But how can healthcare organizations do more to help prevent illness and injury when community factors play such a big role? We know healthy communities are a key to healthy lives. And we've already been involved in many efforts to create the conditions that support health. Luckily, there are now models that healthcare organizations can use to get involved in improving community-wide health, to address health disparities in a systematic way. An important one is CCHH, Community-Centered Health Homes. This model helps health centers take on health problems on a large scale, building on the treatment of illness and injury and referrals for patients to help with conditions that make illness worse, to community-wide health solutions to the greatest medical challenges our patients face. CCHH builds on treating the individual, considers the underlying community factors, and works with the community to develop and implement solutions. The emphasis is on preventing illness and injury instead of just responding once harm is done. Community-centered health homes ease the burden on patients, energize the healthcare team, and empower healthcare professionals to help hundreds of patients, in addition to the ones on their panel. But how does CCHH work in practice? Well, take for example Dr. Lau. She works at the New Dawn Clinic in the city of Richmond. Tim is one of the clinic's patients. He's 11 and has asthma. Despite receiving treatment, Tim was a repeat patient, and he wasn't the only one. Asthma was a leading cause for patient visits at the community clinic. The cause? Community conditions out of the patient's and clinician's control. Asthma attacks were being triggered by conditions inside patients' homes, like mold, and conditions outside, like air pollution from large trucks driving through the neighborhood. Wanting to eliminate these community conditions, Dr. Lau set up a meeting with the head of the clinic and the community affairs liaison, Malcolm, to share what she had learned about her patients' challenges. Then Dr. Lau and Malcolm met with clinic staff, patients, and their parents, and a local environmental justice group. The outcome? They decided to launch a community campaign to move the trucking route away from the residential part of the community. They met with local policymakers and business leaders, and their efforts brought about change. The truck route was deviated away from the community. The trucking company partnered with local foundations to retrofit its trucks with clean technology, and the county funded new electric school buses to replace the diesel ones. Asthma attacks dropped, and community members can now come to the New Dawn Clinic about fixing another big problem. There's no place for them to buy healthy food. It's all part of the community-centered health homes model. For many of the community problems our patients are experiencing, the community-centered health homes model can be used to create change that impacts the entire community, because everyone should have the opportunity to be safe and healthy. There are many actions healthcare organizations and practitioners can take. Check out the CCHH checklist for more ideas, and use it to get your healthcare organization involved in promoting community health.
Let's first talk about the community healthcare. So, what is community healthcare? Community healthcare operate across the state and aim to provide a broad range of services and health promotion activities to local populations, particularly to those who have or are at risk of the poorest health and have the greatest economic and social needs. Community healthcare services sit alongside general practice and privately funded services and other health support services to make up the majority of the primary health. It also focuses on health promotion and disease prevention and management, which are designated to improve the health and well being of local residents. as well as take pressure off the acute care health system. So here are the examples of community healthcare services. Let's watch this video. The aims of community healthcare services is to improve the health and well-being of local residents by encouraging people to actively participate in their own healthcare, working together with other primary healthcare providers such as general practitioners to provide coordinated care, liaising with other health agencies and services providers to fill services gaps, encouraging individuals and community groups to actively participate in the center's activities, including service planning, fundraising, and volunteer work, promoting prevention of lifestyle related disease and conditions, developing healthcare programs and activities to improve social and physical environments in the community. Let us now proceed to home healthcare. Home healthcare is a system of care provided by skilled practitioners to patients in their homes under the direction of a physician. Receiving care within the home allows individuals to remain in the comfort of their residence, surrounded by their loved ones while their healthcare and daily living needs are managed. Patients who receive home healthcare services have a team of healthcare workers together to help patients and their families manage their needs. Home healthcare services include nursing, physical, occupational, and speech language therapy, and medical social services. So now let us also watch this video about how important home health services is. Being a home health aide or personal care aide is a very rewarding career as you have an opportunity to play a very important role in the home care team. The goals of home healthcare services are to help individuals to improve function and live with greater independence, to promote the client's optimal level of well being, and to assist the patient to remain at home, avoiding hospitalization or admission to long term care institutions. Also, to provide qualified, skilled, and non skilled services focusing on preventative, rehabilitative, and therapeutic care in the home environment. To assist the family to maintain as normal a lifestyle as possible while maintaining the family unit. And lastly, to provide home health care services that promotes the patient's value of life. In general, the home and community healthcare sector represents both significant challenge and critical opportunity for the future. One of the biggest challenges is that home and community healthcare lags behind hospitals and primary care in the most health system in funding, policy, and infrastructure. At the same time, home and community care is an ideal foundation for health system which is patient and family centered and provides care options that are delivered closer to their home. The goals of home and community healthcare are to help people maintain or improve their health status and quality of life, assist people in remaining as independent as possible, support families in coping with a family members' needs for care, help people stay at or return home and receive needed treatment, rehabilitation, or palliative care, and to provide informal or family caregivers with the support they need. In conclusion, the main role of this primary healthcare is to provide continuous and comprehensive care to the patients. It also helps in making the patient available with the various social welfare and public health services initiated by the concerned governing bodies and other organizations. And lastly, let us watch this video about community healthcare such as home and community services.
Wow, another busy day at the hospital. Did you know that many treatments, such as chronic and long-term conditions, are available outside the hospital? Community care includes all care outside of a hospital, bringing care closer to where people live and spend most of their time. Community care moves care from a hospital to a community setting, for example, at home. Patients can have treatment in the comfort of their home, supported by family, friends, and doctors. Community care delivers a wide range of care to patients by offering a higher quality of life and independence than being treated at the hospital. Community care decreases overall healthcare costs and hospital bed admissions, provides greater quality of life to patients, offers a more appropriate setting for chronic disease management, ensures minimal risks in hospital-acquired infections, and provides sustainable development in the home care setting. Check out the benefits of community care and best country examples in the EU. Visit medtecheurope.org.
The other major role of this healthcare center is to offer quality health and social services to the underprivileged sections of the society. So, improved and mutual awareness of the significance of every family and community healthcare can lead to fostering greater accomplishment for the family and residents of healthy communities that are marked by improved health and quality of life. The community health represents the community's needs and highlights the best of public health research and developments and implications to accomplish the common objectives of improving health. That's all for my topic. Thank you.